And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Marcelo Vega Ramos. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Emil Rivera leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. The lefty fires. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Next up for the A's, DeAndre McDaniel. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in a series so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Banks stands at first with 1 out. Step off throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. Adios, pelota. Gerald Kazarian with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Here's the left fielder, Gerald Kazarian. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Chance Fernandez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Mackenzie Lucas. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lopez settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back in Seattle, and our pitcher tonight, Jonas Horvath.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Bernardo Lopez. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 now. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Alex Prado up next for the Mariners. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. And ball 1.
1-0.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
One out, runner at second. Van Dyke getting ready to hit. There's the strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now, Scott Soto. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next offering way upstairs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Lawson down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And here's the rookie catcher, Nicholas Lawson. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wolf gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Jonas Horvath up next for the A's. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. Swings through that one for strike 1. Vega Ramos, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And now it's even up. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. There's a swing and a miss.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, William Banks. Singled and scored his first time.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked.
One ball, no strike.
That misses, and that's ball two.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground, Ortega. They take the force out, and that is the inning. The A's strand one, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Andre Wolf. Cut on and lifted in the air, Rivera. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting six, the shortstop.
So digging in, Rich Ortega. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Teddy Walker. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Vega Ramos back to work. Yeah, there's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out to center, Lopez in position, 1 away. Gerald Kazarian digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And there's a hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chance Fernandez.
And here's the first baseman, Chance Fernandez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Kazarian, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one lifted to left. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mackenzie Lucas, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Vega Ramos throws over. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a ground ball to first, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Athletics 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed. Horvath winds and deals. And that's a little bit high. 2-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck back there. And it is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Marcelo Vega Ramos up next for the Mariners. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Lopez, the next to hit, takes outside. No outs. Runner on second.
Ball, hot.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That's out to center field. Rivera drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, the second baseman,
Alex Prado up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time up. Ripped on a line. Kazarian makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Rich Van Dyke.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Rich Van Dyke. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2
No
down.
ball, 2 strike.
Vega Ramos on at second with 2 down. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 4-1. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Cesar Santiago. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's in there, and the count even 1-1.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Goes down looking.
Up next for the A's,
And the batter now, Nicholas Lawson.
Lawson.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wolf down to first with it. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
2 down, base is empty. Jonas Horvath now at the plate. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. That one missed.
No strike.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. And 1-2-3 go the A's. But they lead it 4-1. Bottom four, now at the plate, Scott Soto.
The third baseman, Scott Soto.
On the ground to short, Banks. The throw to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Andre Wolf.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Andre Wolf. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The M's trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering upstairs. And they'll do it again. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Rich Ortega. Swing and a foul straight back. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And they trail it 4-1. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now the center fielder, Emil Rivera. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Adios, pelota. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next up for the A's, William Banks. Fastball is outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Roger Parra appears to be getting loose. Punts also throwing. Check swing, called strike.
1 and 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throws from his knees, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now it's the second baseman, DeAndre McDaniel. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And 1 and 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Next to hit, Gerald Kazarian. He's 2 for 2. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that one becomes property of the beast. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 6-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Marcelo Vega Ramos is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Now on the bump, Roger Parra.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Chance Fernandez getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Fernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Canada. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Teddy Walker. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And up next for Seattle, Carlos Valdez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering way upstairs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. On the ground to the left, Banks throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Roger Hara.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Raul Pena, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So up next, Bernardo Lopez. In the air to left center, Rivera turns to the right on the move. He's got it. That is the inning. Mariners leave one. They trail it 6-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Marcos Ponce.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Lucas at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Felix Calzado getting ready to go. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Cesar Santiago, 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Lawson in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Hey!
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 and 2.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. To the right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Horvath back to work. That's a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
And first offering is fouled off. The Athletics leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside. Ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a foul ball. Van Dyke, the base runner at first with one out. And a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, one away. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And now Andre Wolf. That's a base hit as a run scores. First and second, one out. Ortega digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off. He was late. And that one is inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 6-3.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Walker will hit next. He's got some power, no doubt. And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on here, Bud Hampton.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Around third. One runs in. Relay throw home. He's in there. And they trail by one.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. Valdez now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. A's leading by a run. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
That one a little bit high, and the count's full.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Daniel Murillo. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Walker at second with 2 down. Fouled off down the right side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ray Gonzalez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Tommy Turnwall. Big spot for him here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Off the mark there. And 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, William Banks.
Next up for the A's, William Banks. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. The A's go quietly. And the A's are gone in order. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Barry Shipley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there and just going to have to sit on it.
Hit in the air, center field. Rivera has this one sized up. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Rich Van Dyke. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field, Kazarian. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Andreas Bonilla.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
DeAndre McDaniel getting ready to hit. Bonilla in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Gerald Kazarian up next for the A's. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That one's upstairs, ball one. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Johnny McKay, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Calzado getting loose as well. Fastball for a strike. Here's a 2-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Van Dyke makes the play, and there's one down.
Now back, the first baseman, Fernandez.
And now the first baseman, Chance Fernandez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Check on the runner. McDaniel back on a dive. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Check on the runner. McDaniel back in on a dive. And that one pulled foul. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Out towards right center field. Lopez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Mackenzie Lucas.
And the batter now, Mackenzie Lucas. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Walker moving under this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. The A's strand 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Back in Seattle, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Scott Soto. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Will Flaherty. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now the 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Just missing there. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-2. And that's too high. Just off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Wolf in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. No outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Andre Wolf. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A shot to the opposite field. His second homer of this series, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So up next, Rich Ortega. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Flaherty. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 3-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And there's the strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little...
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-6.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now the left fielder, Teddy Walker. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Matt Tanner on the pitch here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. That one in the dirt. 1-0. There's the strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Carlos Valdez up next for the Mariners. Line to left. Kazarian pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 43, Andreas.
Pinch hitter coming on, Josh Perez.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the A's. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Freddie Floyd. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Leading off, Cesar Santiago. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Nicholas Lawson up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Scotty Rockwell trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Fouled off to the right. They're down to their final strike.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. The A's down to their final strike. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.